done another NSS transformation. I need to make a point of next time I have one in actually filming taking off, because I haven't, sorry. So that was the set she came in with. I've then removed, and these are her natural nails ready to go. We've got some lovely pinks and some purples and the Advent Glitter Candy Kisses, and this is what I created. So it's really nice meeting this lady. She's so sweet, and she was so kind. She was sending me a message later like, oh my god, I love these nails so much, stuff like that. And it's really great to see the reaction from clients when they come to a skilled nail tech and can see what can be done with acrylic. So yeah, I've applied my form, and then coming in with a thin clear base. So as always, I create a nice thin clear base so I always have something to work back to. Obviously I've prepped and primed her natural nails as well. Then coming in with a bit of Rosy Peach. This is my kind of go-to favourite cover pink. So I'm applying this at the cuticle area and blending down. I've also noticed I've got a little cut on my thumb. Oh my god. So whenever I do my own nails, that I will always file one cuticle, just because it's really difficult doing your own nails. And I'd caught this cuticle, and then I caught it on the yard with the horse as well. And yeah, so that's why it looks a bit sore and angry. I'm then coming in on my client with Candy Kisses, and I'm placing that on the nail, kind of over the line where the free edge meets the extension, and I'm wanting to keep just a tiny bit of crystal tip on the end there too. So I'm just doing that in a diagonal across, making sure all of that free edge is covered, and I've got a nice glitter flow there. Then when it's all set into place, I just let the glitter set for a little bit, and then I'm coming in and capping in clear acrylic. And then onto the next nail, same again, applying that thin clear base. Then I'm coming in with this glitter acrylic. This is 544 from Crystal Nails. They don't have names, it's just numbers. And I'm applying this at the tip and blending up. Now this I've had for ages, so they might not even still do it, but it's a gorgeous lilac-y, holographic, crystally, really nice, delicate, feminine but not too girly colour. And then coming in with Rosy Peach at the cuticle area and blending down, and then I'm going to put another bit of that glitter acrylic from the tip and blending up until I've got the nice ombre blend that I want. And then once I've added a little bit more of this acrylic, I'm then coming in with a little glitter swirl, so using my wet brush to pick up some of that Candy Kisses glitter and place it across the nail. And when I'm happy with the design, capping in clear acrylic. Then onto the next finger. Again, I've applied that thin clear base, and then coming in with a Rosy Peach at the cuticle area, making sure I've got a nice cuticle line there before pulling that down the nail. Then coming in with this pink colour, I'm pretty sure this is Doris. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Doris from the Leading Ladies collection from Hazel Dixon. Now, I used it really thinly. I wanted a kind of washy, glassy finish there. And then I'm coming in with Candy Kisses glitter, again using my wet brush just to pick that up and place it across the nail before then capping this all in clear acrylic. I didn't want really bold, bright colours. I wanted to keep that very delicate light effect, which is why I've done more of a wash of colour than keeping it like full and bold. Then onto the pointer finger, coming in with that glitter acrylic from Crystal Nails again at the tip and then blending up. and then the rosy peach from the cuticle area and blending down. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of that glitter acrylic, and then I'm going to cap this in clear because I'm going to add some holographic pigment on the tip of this one. And then onto the thumb, I did the same as I did with the little finger here. So applying that rosy peach at the cuticle area and blending down, and then adding some of that glitter, but trying to keep the tip a little crystally. Again, I didn't want full glitter nails, so if there's a little bit of crystal clear poking through, that's fine. I didn't want a full glitter coverage. And then we're filing in these nails. So look, I'm showing the filing. I've tried to work on where my camera is so I can show a bit more filing for you guys. So as you can see, I work on sidewall, free edge. I then tidy up my lower arch, and then very gently around that cuticle area. A lot of it is about pressure. So you can use a high grit file, but as long as you work on your pressure, you know, soft pressure where it needs to be, a little harder if you need to, it's fine. So I'm coming in around that cuticle area, just tidying up those sidewalls again, always keeping an eye on those lower arches, and then do the entire bulk of the nail until I'm happy with that shape. Now, I think getting consistent shaping, it's really important to have a filing routine. So however you choose to do it, if you have a routine that you do exact same thing on every single nail, you'll always end up with nice consistent shaped nails. And as you can see there, I always say to my client, are you happy with that? Have a little look at the length, the shape. Is that what you're wanting? Yep, cool, okay. And then I carry on. So at every stage when I'm working with my clients, when I first put on a glitter or an acrylic or something like that, I'm like, you happy with that color? Do you like it? Yep. When you're shaping things like that, so you can make sure that your client's happy with the service that they're getting and they're going to end up with the nails that they want. Another thing to do to keep your nails consistent, I level them up. So I hold them next to each other like that. I go a little out of shot there, but you always line up the free edge onwards. So don't measure from the cuticle down. I always measure from the free edge. So make sure all of them have the same amount of free edge. I'm just going to let the video continue playing while I'm filing. I've had comments where people say they want to see more of the filing, so I'm going to try and put that in more of my videos going forward, but I'm probably not going to talk through all of it because I do, as I said, exactly the same thing. And when they're all filed in and finished, I'm then going to come in with a little crystal design. So I'm starting off, I'm using Crystal AB round flat backs, and I think this would be an SS, I think it's a 9 or 12, I'm not sure if it's a 12 or 9. And then I'm going to come in with some raindrops. So when I do raindrops, I want to do 2 outer raindrops kind of coming together into a point, and then I put the third one in the middle, and that gives you a nice taper. Always put it slightly on an angle so it flows across the nail. And then I'd often cluster the crystals together here, but I just wanted to have a nice simple trail. So I've then come along with other crystals in reducing size? I don't know what words I'm trying to find. So if that's an SS9, I think I came in with then a 5 and a 7. No, a 7 and then a 5 and then a 3, probably something like that. I can't remember. That might be a 12 actually, and then that's a 9 and then a 7 and then a 5. Yeah, something like that. So I wanted to reduce the size of the crystals to help make this design flow. And then just to pull the nails together, I'm then doing again, starting with a larger crystal and then reducing the size of crystals just in a little swoosh on the other nails, just to bring the design together so you've got a bit of crystals on both of those middle fingers. And then I'm going to top coat these nails. I was out of shot for the first one, oh damn it, but you'll see just how pretty this glitter is. Oh my god. So this lady, she'd shown me 2 pictures and they're basically my Christmas nails and Jen's Christmas nails. So I combined the 2 and this is what was the result. So when I do just a few crystals up in the corner like that, I will just come straight in and just nudge up against with my top coat brush. But the crystal, I mean, look how sparkly that acrylic is. Oh my god. But when I do like a flowing crystal design like this, I'm going to come in with my detailer brush and really get in and make sure those top coat really snugly up against all of those crystals, really keeping them in place. And that's kind of my secret to not losing any. Make sure that you take your time with your top coat to make sure all those crystals are secured in place. So I'm going to pop all of these in the lamp, but for only about 10 seconds, which is the sweet spot with my top coat. And then coming in, as you can see, I've just applied the tiniest amount of holographic, and then I'm just going to gently blend that up. I don't want to cover all of that glitter acrylic. I just want to add, so there's like a 3-way ombre on this nail. And then I will double top coat this nail. So the first coat I will apply and cure for 30 seconds, and then I'll apply a second coat and cure for 60 seconds. And I just think that this added just a nice, just a little bit extra all over the holographic pigment at the moment, because it makes it such an eye-catching effect that, oh, look at it. So when they're all cooled down, I'm going to apply some cuticle oil and we're done. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. As I said, next time I have an NSS set in, I will film, removal, everything for you. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!